Now we will continue the chapter with hydrolysis of salts. Okay. Before going to the concept of hydrolysis, we will see which are different types of salts, and then we will go to the concept of hydrolysis. Okay. So any salt, it is obtained from one acid and one base. Any salt is obtained from one acid and one base. Acid plus base gives salt plus water. Acid plus base always gives salt plus water. Okay. So different types of salts we will see. Now acids, they are of two types: strong acid, weak acid. Bases are also of two types: strong base and weak base. Okay, so we will write some examples of strong acids which are common: hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, isn't it? Weak acids, very common is CH3, COOH, acetic acid, carbonic acid. Okay, then strong base, NaOH, KOH, which are common, and weak base, which is very common, is NH4OH, ammonium hydroxide. Now just now I told you salts are formed from one acid and one base. So depending upon the type of acid and base which is involved in salt formation, we have different types of salts. We can have salt which is formed from strong acid and strong base. We can have a salt which is formed from strong acid and weak base. We can have a combination of weak acid, strong base, weak acid, weak base. We can have weak acid, weak base also. Okay, for example, strong acid, strong base. So HCl and NaOH, if you will take, the salt which is obtained from these two is NaCl and water HOH. Okay. We can have H2SO4 and NaOH, this also a combination. Okay, so salt which is going to form from H2SO4 and NaOH is Na2SO4 and water will be the byproduct. Okay, we can have HNO3 and KOH. HNO3 and KOH, they will react with each other to form KNO3, which is the salt, and water is the byproduct. So we can have a combination of weak acid and strong base. For example, CH3 acetic acid and sodium hydroxide, if you will take, then we will get a salt CH3COONA, sodium acetate, and water will be the byproduct. Okay, so OH from base and H from acid, they are going to form water. Always OH from base and H from acid, they are going to form water. H2CO3 and NaOH, we can have combination. You will get Na2CO3 and HOH, water. Okay, we can have weak acid, weak base, that also combination. CH3COOH and NH4OH, both are weak. So if loss of water is there, we will get salt NH4, that is CH3COONH4, ammonium acetate. So depending upon the type of acid and type of base which is involved, we have different types of salts. Salts obtained from strong acid, strong base, salts obtained from strong acid, weak base, salts obtained from weak acid, strong base, and salts obtained from weak acid and weak base. These four types of salts are there. Writing this way, different examples of strong and weak acids and bases, you can combine any acid and base and you can have a salt of a particular type. Okay, this is about different types of salts. Now we will go to the concept of hydrolysis. What is hydrolysis? Hydrolysis of salt is exactly opposite to formation of salt. Okay, how salt is formed? Acid plus base gives salt plus water. So hydrolysis means salt, when it is added in water, we will get original acid and base from which the salt is formed. So the reaction is reversible. If salt is added in water, we will get the original acid and base from which the salt is formed. Okay. Now we are adding salt in water in hydrolysis. We are adding salt in water in hydrolysis. In water, when salt is not added, concentration of OH minus and H plus ions is same. In pure water, concentration of H plus ions and OH minus ion is equal. But when salt is added to water, ions of salt is going to get ionized. So ions of salt, they may react with H plus ions or OH minus ions of water, and the concentration which is equal initially, that will get equality will get disturbed. Either H plus ions or OH minus ions, they will be utilized by the ions of salts. Okay, and depending upon that, that means if H plus ions are utilized by ions of salt, okay, then we will have excess of OH minus ions and the solution will be basic. If OH minus ions of pure water, they are utilized by ions of salts, then H plus ions will be in excess and the solution will be acidic. And if none of these ions are utilized by ions of salt, then H plus ion and OH minus ion concentration will remain the same and solution will be neutral. Okay, so what is hydrolysis? Hydrolysis means ions of salt, okay, either anion or cation, they react with ions of water to produce either acidity, alkalinity or even neutrality to the solution. Hydrolysis means what we are doing? We are adding salt to water. So what is going to happen after that? Ions of salt, they are going to react with ions of water which are equal in number initially due to addition of salt. Okay, due to reaction of ions of salt with these ions of water, okay, solution will get either acidic, basic or neutral. Okay, that is hydrolysis. Now we will discuss this with the help of different types of salts. First of all, we will take salt of strong acid and strong base. We will take a salt which is obtained from strong acid and strong base, a very well known salt. Strong acid, if you will take HCl, and strong base, if you will take NaOH, we will get NaCl as a salt. NaCl will be the salt. Okay, so NaCl, sodium chloride, is a salt of strong acid and strong base. Let us see what will happen, how it will get hydrolyzed. What will happen if you are adding this particular salt in water. Okay, so NaCl plus water. Okay, what is going to happen? Salts of ion, ions of salts, Na plus and Cl minus we have, and ions of water also we have, H plus and OH minus, isn't it? So NaCl plus water, ions, they are going to react, we will get NaOH, isn't it? We will get NaOH and HCl. Ions of salt, they are reacting with ions of water and we are getting original alkali or base and original acid from which the salt is formed. Okay, now when salt is not added in water, we have pure water where H plus ion and OH minus ion concentrations are same. But now Na plus and Cl minus ions are there. Okay, they are forming these compounds. Both the acid and base which are formed, they are strong, isn't it? NaOH is strong and HCl is strong, and therefore they will ionize completely. So we will have ions Na plus and OH minus, H plus and Cl minus, isn't it? So if you observe the overall reaction, these Na plus ions, they will get cancelled, isn't it? Then Cl minus ion, they are also going to get cancelled, and we will have again H2O giving OH minus plus H plus. Which reaction we will have? H2O giving H plus plus OH minus, means H plus ion concentration and OH minus ion concentration, whatever we have in the beginning, that is remaining the same. It is not, that is addition of salt is not affecting the acidity, the neutrality of water. So we can say in general, salts of strong acid and strong base, they do not undergo hydrolysis. They do not undergo hydrolysis because ions of salt, they are not reacting with ions of water. Okay. Now let us take another salt which is of strong acid and strong base. Strong acid if you have HCl, and strong acid and weak base. Weak base if you will take NH4OH. So which salt is going to which salt is formed from these two? We will have NH4Cl. NH4Cl is a salt of strong acid HCl and weak base NH4OH. Okay. H2O hydrolysis we are carrying out. Okay. So ions of water we have H plus and OH minus. NH4 plus Cl minus ions we have, and we are going to get NH4OH and HCl. So original acid and base from which the salt is formed, they are formed after hydrolysis. Now if you will observe the reaction carefully, the acid which is formed is strong and the base which is formed is weak. Okay. So this acid is going to get ionized completely. But this ammonium hydroxide, which is a weak base, it is not going to get ionized. It will ionize to a very small extent. It is a weak base. So overall reaction, if you will observe, what is happening, which ions are getting cancelled? Cl minus ions, they are getting cancelled. Isn't it? So what is left now, if you will observe the product side? These are the products of hydrolysis. As compared to OH minus ions, H plus ions are in excess, and therefore the solution, what is happening in the reaction? In this reaction, cation of the salt, it is reacting with water. Cation of the salt is reacting with water to produce acidity. Okay. If you will take example of weak acid and strong base. Weak acid and strong base. So we will take weak acid as CH3COOH, okay, and strong base as NaOH. CH3COOH and NaOH. Which salt is going to be formed? That is CH3COONa, sodium acetate. CH3COONa, sodium acetate, that is the salt which is going to be formed. Okay, we are carrying out hydrolysis of it. Okay, so which original acid and base we will get? That is CH3COOH and NaOH. These are the products. Okay, the salt, strong electrolyte, it is going to get ionized completely. Then weak acid, it is not going to ionize, but strong base, it is going to be ionized. Okay, so what is happening in the reaction? See, Na plus ions are getting cancelled, and because of that OH minus ions are left. Isn't it? So what is happening in the reaction? Anion of the salt is reacting with water to produce alkalinity. Anion of the salt is reacting with water to produce alkalinity. So you can say in general what is happening in hydrolysis? Either cation or anion of the salt reacts with ions of water to produce either acidity or alkalinity. That is hydrolysis. Okay, we have discussed hydrolysis of strong acid, strong base in the beginning, which do not undergo hydrolysis because neither cation nor anion is reacting with ions of water, and we are not getting acidity or alkalinity. After that, we have discussed hydrolysis of strong acid and weak base. Okay, as the acid is strong, we are getting here acidity, acidic solution. Weak acid and strong base salt, it will produce basicity. Okay, now after in the next video, we are going to discuss about the hydrolysis of weak acid and weak base. If both are weak, what is going to happen? Okay, so here we will stop and we will continue in the next video. Thank you.